Good morning, afternoon, evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm DeadVideos. Welcome back to Terraria Tuesdays. It has been a little while, but we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to actually build some stuff today. And by build some stuff, I mean decorate the rest of our spaceship. Because we have, let's see, we finished out the item section and the armory. Now we just have our gallery we need to build for our armor. We have our cosmetics down here, / toys. We have... The bar is done. We need to fit... the infirmary is done. We got 2 of the bedrooms done. I feel like the dye trader could probably use a little bit more effort. Then we have the steampunker, the party girl, the merchant, golfer, clothier, and wizard that we need to decorate for. As well as, of course, our 2 favorite NPCs at the top. The tax collector and stylist. And then my, like, captain's quarters for the room. Also, Luna, Dwarf, Hot Dog, and Raven, welcome to the stream. It is nice to see all of you here this morning. Hope you're well. And then we need to decorate the front of the ship, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do with yet, but I'm sure it'll be something. Hello, hello, everybody. Yes, we are all here. And of course, we have our armory here, where we have the demolitionist is normally here. This is not valid housing. I think it's a matter of floor space. There's not enough. Yeah, there's not enough physical floor space here. We can fix that quite easily. We can cheese that. Do we have alien blocks in our inventory? No, we do not. We need to go get some alien blocks. Dude, they're probably in one of these chests, I think. Yes, there we go. Gonna go in like 5 minutes. Well, thanks for coming by. So we can fix that by doing this. Ooh, that actually still might not count because of the wall trophies. No, it doesn't. Did you say hello? I have more important things to do. So they have important things to do. Have a good day, everyone. Have a good one. Much bass to you. No, if we do that, it'll... actually, no, the center one will keep it technically, like... If I take these out... Easy way to figure out exactly how much floor space we need. If I take those out... Is it now considered valid housing? Housing is suitable. It's just a matter of that one chest is too much. Okay. Then we'll put the chest up here instead. And I think that's fine, because this is just a yo-yo chest. And we don't have a lot of the counterweights or anything like that, so we'll go ahead and rename this to accessories 8 yo-yo. Yo-yo! Perfect, there we go. And then that should still be a valid housing. This housing is suitable. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and get the demolitionist in here. Go! Okie dokie. Let's take that away. Wormhole potion. Wormhole potion? Where did I get a wormhole potion from? Oh, right. I briefly brought this character into the event, I believe. Just to finalize some things. So I must have picked up a wormhole potion at that time. Or someone handed me a wormhole potion? Not sure. Either way, I'm going to trash that to make sure it never returns from the inky abyss. Okay, we still have some stuff to sort out here, it looks like. Because there's a bunch of seeds in here. And a bunch of alchemy ingredients? Weird. I'm not sure where this stuff came from. I loot all and then do quick stack. Some of that goes away, but not all of it. A lot of this is crafting ingredients. There you go. Shark bait, that's a pet. Lynx fur is a crafting material. Right. The extra crafting materials we don't actually have a spot for yet. They belong up here, more or less. This is specifically for our vortex, our fragments. Let's go ahead and stash these in here for right now. That's material, that's material. That's a vanity item, that's material, that's a material. That's a material, that's material. That's just straight up bombs. Presents and goodies bag can go under toys. Vanities can go under toys. Well, they have their own vanity spot, actually, to be fair. Actually, apparently there's already a shark bait in here. Fantastic. All right. Let's see. That's pets. Literal toys. We can put away in this one. We have instruments. This one's blank right now. We can rename this one to loot bags. And we can do presents and goodie bags, because I have no interest in opening those at the moment. And then our... Let's see. Let's get some... do we have more stone platforms around here anywhere? No, we don't. Why is that over here? Why is this ivy chest just here? Has it just not been sorted yet? I guess it just hasn't been sorted yet. Thought we'd already done this part, but to be fair, we kind of ended off in a hurry last time because we actually reached the end of our, like, allotted time for the stream. I see chat is connecting and disconnecting. Is there any issues with the actual stream, guys? If any of you guys could tell me if there's any, like, lag or weird desync going on the stream, I would appreciate that, because my YouTube chat keeps connecting and disconnecting. Okay, we have all of that. That's perfect. Now it's just the gallery part that we have to work on, which is gonna be some serious effort. Because the gallery is going to be essentially a recreation of everything between here and when we started. So the only chests that are left here, besides these random overflow chests, the non-ore crafting chests, are our cosmetics. Right? So these are cosmetics that are going to go in our old gear chests. So we're going to try and organize these in the order we actually use them. So for example, we started with a legendary copper pickaxe. And that does mean I need display chests for basically all of these things. Although I think the way I'm going to do the old gear, I think the way I'm going to handle this is I'm going to do essentially one chest per row with one, like, display item. So it'll be like the very beginning of our quest, it'll be like the copper pickaxe will just be on display there, our legendary copper pickaxe. And then all of these items will be in a chest below it. And then that's kind of just getting an idea of what all the things we've used throughout the series. And then the next item will be the reinforced fishing pole. That'll be all of these right here, this whole row. And then the next row will be the nightmare pickaxe. That'll be all of these items, including the magical thunder zapper. Man, I remember we haven't used that in a long time. Tendon bow. Man, that's been a while. Oh, the blade of grass. We used that for a while. And then the next row up will be the beekeeper, because we use this to kill so many bosses with. And we'll, go down this row. And we'll do the same thing for this, for the old gear 2 chest. And interspersed throughout the whole thing will be all the armor sets. That's kind of what I'm thinking. The adamantine armor sets are going to be, the adamantine one's going to be a little annoying because that's all just randomly shoved in there. Also, this was just extra stuff that we just couldn't get out of the way. Like, this ancient necro helmet, we never used that. It was just in the way. I think we used it as a hat for a while, didn't we? We may have used it as a hat for a while. I think that's why it's in there. Anyway. Also, I love the old armor chests. Our tungsten, iron, and moon lord armor. That is so bad. It's the mixed set there is so bad. So okay, we will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mannequins. 10 mannequins minimum. And if we come over here under our current loadouts chest, we have one. I'm wearing the chlorophyte set, hollowed set, specter set. That is 3 additional sets. 3 additional sets. So we'll need 13, 14 mannequins eventually. Let's go with 14. We'll space out 14 mannequins. Stream stuttered once, but seems fine now. If you look at time bar, it's bouncing at 8 to 9 seconds behind live, but I can't drag it forward. OCD? No, why do you ask? I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's drag up the rest of our non-craftables that we have up here. Also, of course, we will bring Abigail's flower up with us because we're not leaving that behind. we're absolutely not leaving behind our OG Abigail's Flower. That actually gets a primary place in the gallery. Okay, let's just grab all this stuff. This is all non-ore crafting materials. So let's go ahead and make sure all this stuff gets shoved in here somewhere. Oh yeah, event items. Also, we actually do need to do the rest of the events before we do Moonlord. We need to do, what haven't we done? We haven't done the Frost Legion. That one's going to be a little annoying to do. I'll have to change the time on my computer to do that, but that's fine. It's doable. We'll have to do, what is it? The Old One's Army. We'll have to do that. We could do the Old One's Army in the ship. This floor is so long, we could legitimately put the Ethereum Crystal, like, right here, and do the Old One's Army inside the ship. That would be, I don't know if it would be allowed, because the ceiling, I think the ceiling would cause it to be invalid. But it would be really funny to try. Anyway, in terms of crafting materials up here, I actually am going to get a couple of these things down and bring them back down. Because some of these I don't actually want up here. That's Abigail's Flower, but that's not the Abigail's Flower. Not the hurtful Abigail's Flower that we started with. That one, I don't think this even goes in the gallery. I think this goes in our captain's quarters. I think this goes right here, in a place of honor. And I put that off center on purpose to fuck with you guys. What? I mean, no, I didn't do anything on purpose. I'm sure it's fine. I'll fix that later. Definitely, I'll fix that later. Definitely. Some of this stuff is going to go away. Some of it is going to stay here. Like, the stuff that is used for making wings. So, butterfly dust makes, yeah, butterfly wings. That's what it is. Basically, all of the various wing pieces are just going to go in their own separate chest. So, fire feathers, those are going to go in their own separate chest. The rest of it is going to go in its own thing. I actually have 2 broken bat wings. That's kind of funny to me. Alright, this is fine. These can go in there. That's wings. My apologies. This is technically a crafting item. Do I not have any, like, mechanical skulls in here or anything like that? I guess I don't. Alright. Desert Spirit Lamp can be placed. I don't... What do we do with the Desert Spirit Lamp? I don't remember what this is for. Oh, it makes the Spirit Flame item. Did we have one of those? I don't know that we have one of those. We haven't fought the, Sandstorm lady. I don't remember her name. Or is that a modded boss I'm thinking of? Might be a modded boss. I'm not entirely certain at this point. Pink gel, beeswax, bones, chains. I feel like one-off crafting items shouldn't be in their own, like, in there. Like the magical harp. I guess we technically should craft the harp. This is... I mean, the harp can go in the instruments chest, I guess. Rather than the crafting chest, which I find funny. It's like, nah, you're so useless as a weapon, I'm just going to put you in the... I'm going to put you away in a different chest. And mushrooms can go up here. Boop, mushrooms. And then... Yeah, I think we'll drop a wings chest down here. 2... Wings. Wings. Harps go in the instrument chest, is what I was going to say. Harp, that can go in here with the drumstick. And then we have a bunch of seeds. We have some extra chests. And we need a place to put seeds. Do we not have seeds right here? Shiverthorn. Let's put biome seeds up top, and then we'll put plant seeds below them. Where are the rest of our seeds? Oh, of course. They are in the... Right, of course. We have to actually manually navigate up to our farm. And by manually navigate, I mean teleport through walls. So somewhere along here, I will hit that teleport. There we go. There we go. Get into here. Let's say our seeds should be in here. Yep, there they are. Oh, we also have flower walls in here. Sure, why not? We'll go up here. We'll grab our acorns from our tree farm. because it has been so bloody long since we actually needed the tree farm. Hello, tree farm. How are you doing today? Random slime? Not on my watch. A demon eye. A demon eye spawned up here. That's fascinating to me. Alright, let's get out of here. Got an iron skin potion. Might as well drink it. Might as well drink it. Oh, we got jungle grass seeds from the tree farm. That's actually really convenient because I need those just for a moment, just to do this. And then we got moonglow seeds, fire blossom seeds, deathweed seeds, staybloom seeds, and more blinkered seeds. Let's go over here. And then we can put acorns down below that. And all of our various gem corns, which I will try and arrange in order of, like, value. I'm trying to remember where amber is. I think it's before ruby, and it's sapphire, and then emerald is higher. Also, I just realized we don't have diamond gem corns? Really? I'm a little surprised by that. Under blocks, we should put the platform. I think we have platforms just around here somewhere, yeah? Platforms, right here. Let's make platforms 2. And we will, let's do planter boxes. Plat 2. Ah, damn. Platforms 2. Plants. There we go. And we'll do, sure, let's, because I'm, problematic. How do we get to the jungle right now? I'm trying to remember how we get to around right now, because I know our teleport system is severely scuffed at the moment. I think we go here. Yes? Yeah, I think we go here, and then we go up and around. I should have brought a faster mount for this. Hey, there's deathweed blooming right now, is it? It's a full moon, that's what it is. Also, we gotta remember we don't have any healing potions on us right now, so we are in legitimate danger of being killed. Because this is still legendary mode, as was evidenced by that corruptor doing, what did he do, like 250 damage to me? Hey, there's a golem statue in here. Oh, there's a lot of golem statues in here. I think I have enough of those. Oh, there's another Abigail's flower down there. I can't remember where these teleporters go. I don't think they go to the jungle. Thank goodness for the dodge, huh? I'll take that, thank you. Oh, you know what I just realized? We don't have our buffs next to our bed right now in the spaceship, because we have not fought anything in that long that we don't have our buffs on the spaceship. Cube the Crafter. I don't know whether a Terraria YouTuber played Minecraft for 10 minutes of creative and said Minecraft experience is bad. I don't follow your line of thinking, but I agree that people should not play games for a very short time and then judge it on that. Also, welcome to the stream. I don't recognize your name, Cube the Crafter, so welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well. Hope this day finds you well. That's another B-wing. Hello. Rune Man. The Man of Runes. Ooh, strange plant. Hang on, we need that. They're not exactly easy to find in legendary mode because we can't just run along the surface and farm them. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm way to the right of my elevator, my jungle evader. I trust nothing in the jungle. The jungle is murderous and deadly. We have... Oh, we don't have our critter companion thing on. Bees, ladies and gentlemen. Bees are still the most deadly thing in the jungle. Oh, a life fruit. I will actually harvest that. Thank you. No, 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 no. Not the bees. We're heading to the seed farm. God, navigating the jungle without any ability to teleport is just a nightmare. Like my pylon network, I mean, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. Please don't be a mimic. Oh, it's a normal mimic. Sure, why not? Kick his ass, Seabass. It's 70 gold. I'm not even complaining about free money. I came down here because I was thinking there were extra platforms down here, but I see that there is, in fact, nothing down here. It's just my big-ass farm that was ready to go. I don't have my Staff of Regrowth on me, so I can't exactly harvest anything. I really should finish walling this in so that this whole place is protected. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Well, I don't want to die to a jungle mimic, so let's see if we can take this guy out without failing. I mean, admittedly, he's not the most dangerous enemy in the universe. No, you son of a bitch. Just sprayed blocks all over the goddamn place. Ugh. That is extremely rude. Extremely rude. We don't need another Philosopher's Stone. I will take whoever just dropped 25 gold. I don't know where that came from, but I'll take it. Maybe there was some in the jungle house. We can check there. Infinite fucking graves over here because of Plantera. This way. Did we leave anything behind here? I don't think we did. Also, right, we set up another teleporter. I forgot. Right, I forgot we set that up. It's this switch down here, right? Yeah, it's this switch there. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about that. And then this switch goes to the shimmer. Yeah, this switch goes to the shimmer. What is this? Oh, it's the campfire. I don't know why that's off. Okay, well, we can teleport back doing this, and then this, and then this. That's what it is. Okay. That's how we get back and forth easily. Alright, let's go drop all this crap off. Thankfully, we should be able to just do this, and most of it should go away. Actually, yes, most of it did go away. Sunplate. Okay, that's a new one. We do not have Sunplate. Misfits. This is, oh yeah, this is the last little bastards. Ebon Sandstone. We got Corruption. Wow, really? There's that much corruption, various corruption blocks. We could take away Demonite blocks. Like, that kind of doesn't really match. That matches more like ore than it does anything else. And then we could put Ebon Sandstone in here instead. Or alternatively, we could put, like, Ebon Sandstone here next to Ebonstone. Or Ebon Sand. Actually, if it's Ebon Sandstone, we could do this. And then Demonite can stay here. Not that I think we'll use Demonite anytime soon. Anyway. We have over platinum on us. We should probably stash that somewhere. Sunplate can go... We don't have... This is metal. I mean, Demonite obviously could go in here as well, actually, because it is metal. And actually, Crimtane's in there, so let's put Demonite in there. Just for simplicity's sake. And then we can put Ebon Sandstone back here. And we'll figure out if we need to move that around again later. Metal. Where's metal? Metal's here. Demonite can go right here. Right above that. Like this. There we go. Yeah. Did I want these in order? Because this is like tin and iron, and this is copper and silver and tungsten, and... I don't have any lead bricks in here. And it is what occurs to me here. But if we put this in order, then this goes here, this goes here. Mithril does not belong there. Mithril... Why are there ore in here? Ore doesn't belong in here. Mithril belongs down here. Platinum belongs there, and then Demonite and Crimtane, Meteorite, and Hellstone can go there. Alright, perfect. I don't know what I was thinking when I organized that the first time. And then... Chest number 9? Chest number 9, I guess, gets Sunplate. Good job. All this stuff can go over here. Boop. Drop some of that off. Seeds, we got Waterleaf Seeds, and Jungle Spores are not seeds. In real life they are, but not in this game. Where's the Triad? She's down here. I know she's in Bio Lab, but I didn't remember which one she is. Alright, let's see. Let's grab up the rest of the planter boxes. Just a couple of each. Let's use some, like, random numbers here. We already have Shiverthorn, and we don't have Fire Blossom. Oop, I forget. You can't really fly through here. It's very difficult to get through Biolab. The Biolab. The Biolab. Jeez, my brain. Alright, we'll put this in order of, like... I don't remember the order you unlock them in. We'll just go with, like, order you would normally, like, obtain them in, just because they're easier that way. Like, the... Assuming you're not speedrunning anything in particular, that arguably is probably close-ish to the order you'd grab them in. Walls. Wooden walls. Walls 2. Walls 3. Walls 4. Walls 4. Grass. And flower walls. Perfect. As we fly by, we'll drop off the wings. Something else went up there. I have no idea what. Oh, the life fruit. The life fruit went up there. Right, of course. And then we have... let's see. Palladium, mithril, teal mushrooms. Those should be with the dyes. I guess we don't have that one. We have a rune robe here. Where is the Philosopher's Stone go? There we go. How many of those do we have? 4. It's from a mimic. We have infinite of those. I should have known that. The rune robe is a vanity set, so we'll drop that off in the far side. The far side. Literal toys. I need stone platforms. Because I'm out of chests. I'm out of chests. They're in platforms. Ashwood, Boreal. Do I don't have any stone ones left? I guess I don't have any stone ones left. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna give these 2 rows each. I think I might downgrade this to 2 rows each. Yeah, I'm gonna downgrade these to 2 rows each. Because platforms stack to 9999. I'm not gonna get that far into platforms, you know? Like, there's not gonna be that many of them. That way I can fit a bunch of them in here. In each chest. Or a bunch more. Beam's probably not gonna do that many as well. It would be kind of neat to be able to use the spaceship almost like a builder's workshop kind of thing later on. That would be kind of interesting. But I don't know if we'll ever get that far. I mean, look how much fucking dirt and shit we have, though. It's kind of insane. We've actually used so much stone. That's actually kind of insane. These are gray brick platforms, yeah? Stone platforms. What are these made out of? Yeah, they're made out of gray brick. That's what I thought. I just assumed they'd be called gray brick platform, but they are not. We have gray bricks in here. Drop this off here. Shadow chest. Sort. Hey, I'm doing well, How about you? This is going to only be for full sets up here. And then we'll do a extra vanity sets one there. And we'll do a... We'll leave a space and we'll leave this one here. That is vanity items. Not sets. Ah, damn. Okay, vanity items. Vanity one-offs? Anyway, eye patch can go in here. These are all crafting materials. That's why they're still in my inventory. Just favor those platforms so they don't get stacked away somewhere. If they do get stacked away, it means I've got them somewhere else. Which I'm fine with finding. Where's what in here? Oh, the teal mushrooms. So we do have teal mushrooms in here. Red husks should be on this level, not the strange plant level. Yes, this is raw dyes. This is dyes that we have actually done. All right. Okay. From there, let's head back to here. Do we have a chest? It would be over here somewhere if there was one. And there isn't. So let's go ahead and put down a shadow chest over here. I know that's all gold for the moment, but let's go put... Oh, I actually don't even have any gold ones left, so I guess that works out. We're going to put down a They'll be down here with beams. We're gonna make this the chest. Chests. Because I want to get these ivy ones, and the frozen ones, and the sandstone ones, and the water one out of my inventory, because I don't plan on using those anytime soon. Because I don't think we have... Oh, actually, they might be in here, aren't they? Yeah, actually, I think they are in here. Special table decor. Because, yeah, these are all, like, the chests. Or the chests, I suppose. Yeah, there's even sandstone chests in here. It's just that these were in my hotbar and they didn't get stacked, I guess. Right, that makes sense. Right, because water chests, ivy chests, and frozen chests don't have a associated, like, furniture set. There's also all these extra furniture sets we have to do at some point as well. Let's just go ahead and put these down here then for right now. That's fine. We'll just keep these ones on us. And we need to find a food item to eat. Be under consumables, which is over here. Food items. Let's just have a mango. Why not? Good to hear you're doing good, Or in your words, great. Also, we need to figure out what to do with this space as well. Like, this is a big space, and there's just nothing in it. I don't know what to do with it yet. We also gotta decorate the hallways. There's a lot of stuff we gotta decorate. And that's our plan for today, or at least it was my plan before I got distracted by doing a bunch of other stuff. Squid ink? We can get all this stuff out of here. All this random stuff can get sorted now. Railmaker can sit in my inventory, and the rest of this stuff can all get sorted. Don't need that. Definitely don't need emeralds. Bottles? Don't need them. Ball water? Don't need it. Tungsten bricks? We're done with the exterior, so we don't need tungsten bricks. We definitely don't need glowing mushrooms or vials of venom. Or the brain scrambler. Green moss. Martian hover candle. Nebula brick. Wood crate. Xenon moss. And item frames. So we should be able to stack this in a couple places. There we go. Tungsten over there. Just drive through here, stacking things. That should get rid of most of it. Ash grass and mushroom grass. Interesting. So our seeds chest needs a little bit of attention. I'm going to put mushroom first because that was easily the first one we came across. No, actually ash grass was because of where we spawned. So ash grass, then mushroom, then crimson, then jungle, then hollow. Because we didn't find the friggin' jungle for a while. It took us a while to find that. Moss. Should that go in here under, like, furniture? Or should it go under blocks? I mean, it only can go on blocks, right? Like, can it even go on, like... It can't even go on, like, bricks. It has to go on natural blocks. It's not really a crafting material. Like, it can be used for crafting, but it makes moss walls. Like, that's all it does. I guess we'll categorize it as a consumable? It's more of a decoration than it is anything else, really. You know what? I think it belongs with paint. Because it's very much used as, like, a cosmetic decoration for the end game kind of builds and stuff like that. And that's what I use it for down here. In our little mini biomes. So I think we will throw down a steampunk chest next to the paint, and we'll put in moss. Little bit of moss in my life. I only have the green one and the xenon one, now that I think about it. Although, the xenon one can be used to make, like a fishing lure, right? Or something like that, I think, is what it was. It was the glowing ones that can make, yeah, fishing bobbers. I'm not gonna lie, that's tempting. Also, your bobber now glows. We'd have to... We actually do have that. It's 5. Do we want a xenon one? I know there's other glowing moss in the game. We could look into that. Okay, the Martian chest can go in here. There we go. Pearlwood crate. That would be a consumable. That should go in here. Though it's also arguably a decorative item. Ooh. Now, where do we put it is the problem. It's actually a decent question in my mind is where do we actually put one of those? Where do we put a crates chest? Because it's a furniture, but it's also a consumable. But it's also a loot bag way over here. Ooh. Ooh. Where do they go? Maybe they just go under event items. They get a special chest right here that says event. Or that says crates. Oh, that's where the teleporter goes. Let's not do that. Speaking of crates, though. Long teleport. There we go. I believe, yep, they're all right here. They all have their own unique crate. Let's go ahead and rename this to nothing. Unique fish. Yes, the unique fish need to be moved as well. They would go under toys. Because, I mean, they're literally pet fish. And the golden carp, I'm not sure. Placeable buffs, there's nothing in here. Current loadouts. I say we should be getting down to just having these BR only items here. Also, really, there's another melee chest here. Son of a bitch. We're gonna have to put these away. Why is it trying to do 158 damage? Jesus. Dev gear, cosmetics, excess magic, event banners. Hey, we did kill the shit out of Deer Claps, didn't we? You know what? All the bosses and stuff, like these chests for like bosses and stuff, that can go in the events area as well. All this stuff can get moved over to that. I say there shouldn't be anything in any of these chests down here anyway. Dungeons, steampunk, yeah, all that stuff got moved already. Man, remember when I thought this was going to be our final house? Excess armor, right? We actually never used the Tiki set, but we did buy it just for the sake of buying it. I think we may have bought it for cosmetic purposes. I'm not sure what we bought it for. Anyway, this is going to be annoying to go through. We got to go through all this extra stuff. Let's get this out of here while we can. Temple stuff, that'll be its own separate set. And the melee stuff. I'm not going to trash it. I'm just moving it there. Alright. First things first, let's just real quick drop off all of our crates. In this chest here. Just to get some space in our inventory. While I consider where the crates will actually end up. Pets. Pets. There's space here. Zephyrfish. There's not Zephyrfish already in here, are there? No. Okay. Zephyrfish. These are the fish. Golden carp. That's it purely exists to sell. What do we? I guess the golden animals can go in the consumables area. Because we have a bait chest right here. Yeah, we have a bait chest. And we have animals. Goldfish, golden carp. That can go down here with the goldfish. And then hey Truffle, you want to buy a zephyrfish? 3 gold? Really? 3 gold for a zephyrfish? That's shocking to me. And just because I presume this isn't going to work. Oh, actually, the cane went. We actually have multiple canes. Huh. Good to know. This is going to be a massive pain in the ass to organize all this stuff, because I have no idea where any of these go in relation to the other things. We could put that... Do we have a separate spears chest? Or does it just go with melee? I think it just isn't with melee. Yeah, it's just in with melee. Yep, because there's a spear right there. Could just look down. Alright, let's see. That's 80. That's 110. That's definitely further along. The katana is 151. That's the highest here. This is actually below all of these. The axe is more of a tool than it is a weapon. It does do damage, but it's an axe and it's a hammer. That's its purpose, as being a tool. So I think tools were over here. Yeah, tools are over here. The axe can go right there. Because remember, the tools chest isn't really organized. It's just there. And then this is the order of weaponry. Great. I'm glad we have an extra chest here, because we're going to need to move 4 over. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a pain in the ass. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, one of these probably goes in here, doesn't it? Because the katana... Oh, wait a minute. The katana's the end. Really? The katana's the end? Shit, it is. Like, alright. I guess the katana is the most powerful melee weapon we have other than the thing in my hand. Wait. Seriously? How much damage does this thing fucking do? Biggie says there are 5,455 different items in Terraria. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense there's that many items in this game. It's been being built on for a very, very long time. Also, 70 damage. Is this properly in order? Yeah, it is properly in order, I suppose. Oh, right, because most of our really strong stuff is, like, really strong stuff is not in these chests. Because it is in the old gear chests and things like that. Alright, melee 3. Normal Sin Fury does 64. 60. Looks like this will fit in right here. And the Scourge can fit in at the end. We're just going to leave some space here. Because this is like some... These get really fucking bad. Well, 70 actually. Hang on a minute. It does 80, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Well, that's the godly version of it. So we'll just leave it there. We'll just consider it somewhere in between. That's fine. That's close enough for me, because this doesn't have any bonus damage. Alright. And for the laser rifle and the magnet sphere, the mythical magnet sphere... Wait. Is this mine? Because we didn't use the laser rifle. But I know we used the magnet sphere for a while. Did we have one in the old gear chest? Because if not, this is the this is the magnet sphere that I should be using. No, it's not in here. Which means this one belongs like here. Oops. That's fine. Don't worry about that. I don't know how that got misplaced. Also, what was here? What was right here? Cobalt pickaxe. Oh, the mythical bloodthorn. That's still it's still such a cool looking weapon. And the fact that you can hit like enemies through walls and shit with it is just so good. Anyway. Anyway. I feel like the Terra Blade should be a... I know, like, it's technically not, but it should be the leader of this, like, row, so to speak. I don't know what this was. Clearly, it was something that got used. The Rockfish is in here? Seriously? Molten Fury? This was very early hard mode. Staff. Titanium Sword. I know I used that for a while. I don't know what would have been right here, because this is the Adamantine pickaxe. Oh, there's our Sharkron balloon. I was wondering where that was. It's one of our Sharkron balloons, I should say. Yeah, I'm not sure what would have been there. Oh, wait. Yes, I know it was there. It was our, True Night's Edge. That's what it was. Yes, I guess we should make another True Night's Edge, and just for the sake of having it there. Alright. First things first, let's grab some wood. Let's actually, real quick, stack those away. Martian Hover Candle, Brain Scrambler, that's a Scutlix mount. Nebula Brick. I mean, obviously it's a block, but I guess it's at the very end. Yeah, Nebula. Go in here. Alright, actually, let me just double check that's not somewhere else already. No, it's not. Okay, good. Martian Hover Candle can go up here in the Martian set. Brain Scrambler can go... Oh, we didn't actually put away the laser rifle. Do magic damage. That should be in the first one, I think. It's magic weapons. It does 32 damage. So it's going to be relatively early on in the list. Which is extremely frustrating, because it belongs right here. Like, in between the Nimbus Rod and the Shadow Flame Hextall. Why do I do this to myself? It make it very frustrating to reorganize things. Okay, and then the Brain Scrambler. That is a mount, so it can go on the far side with toys. So I believe this is where I have mounts being stored. Should be in here somewhere. Is it not? Where are mounts being stored? It shouldn't be under consumables. That wouldn't make sense in my brain. Boss. Are they in the armory? They might be in the armory, actually, because they might be under accessories kind of thing. Bows, armor, bullets. Mounts. They are in here. Ah. Alright then. There's exactly one spot. That's very convenient. Vials of venom. To my knowledge, these can only make, like, venom arrows and venom bullets. Like, that's their only purpose in existence, is to make arrows and bullets. Oh, and flasks of venom. Right, of course, yes. Which means I guess they should go somewhere. They probably should end up going in, like, a specific, like, chest that is specifically for ammunition. Like, out of these materials, right? Some of these can only be used for making ammunition. They probably should go in that kind of, like, a place. We'll put them next to... Yeah, we'll put them next to the flask making thingamajigger. I think it makes the most sense to me. Item frame. That is a placeable, like, decoration item. Yeah, we don't have any extras around here. That'd be just basic wood. I think it'd just be a basic wood item. It'd just be that one. Okay. From there... first things first. You know what we should do? We should have some bass. Do some cooked fish. While we're working on our decoration, we should just have some cooked fish to enjoy. Okay. From there, we should probably go grab the stuff in the other base before we start working on our perfect cosmetics. Vent banners, excess magic. Yeah, this is a full set of vanity items. You know what? I have changed my mind on how we're going to do this, actually. We're going to go get all of our dev gear. Right, okay, it's organized like that. Right, of course. We're going to go get our gear sorted first. So that way I know how much space is left in the gallery. And then I can put extra cosmetic items in the gallery. Let's use our fisherman loadout while we're doing this, because why not? It looks like red. We have our stone platforms. We're going to need wood, because I need to make a bunch of mannequins. I think we can use any wood, so let's just grab dynasty wood, because it's the one we have the most of, because we can just buy that wood. I don't think you actually can use any wood. You have to use normal wood, huh? To make mannequins and stuff like that. Yep, looks like you need to use normal wood. Alright, well, I learn something new every day, apparently. Which means we are horribly out of wood. Or maybe we just literally can't use dynasty wood for it? I'm not sure. Rich mahogany. Yep, there's all the basic wood stuff. It's just a matter of we can't use... Why do we have so much rich mahogany compared to all the other woods? I have no idea. Anyway. Alright, so we said we needed, what, 14 mannequins? Minimum 14 mannequins? We could do a hat rack. It allows us to display extra hats. Ooh, you know what, actually? For, like, the adamantine and the hollow sets, that's actually not a bad idea. All the sets that have extra hats. Alright, so we have all this room here in the gallery. Here in the gallery. We have... Yeah, we have chests here. Alright, let's go grab our first, like, set of items. Oh, I also need the item frames. Let's just grab, like, 30 of these, because I'm probably going to need more of them in the future. And then we can stack that away. Ooh, hold on. We got mannequins up here already? We already have mannequins up here. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Let's go grab that. We also should grab that drum set at some point and throw it in the instruments chest. Let's do this very carefully. We'll grab this. A goblin army. Really? Really? We'll grab our first 2 armor sets. Our mismatched armor sets at the beginning. Can they even spawn up here? They spawn on the roof, right? That's right. Come on, let's get it over with. You damn dirty goblins. Goblins! Oh, right, they're still on their way. They haven't actually arrived yet. Damn goblins. They'll be back once they quote-unquote arrive. Alright, let's go ahead and do... The way I'm thinking we do this is we do... like a chest here in the middle. A mannequin either side facing it, right? And then a chest below that. And of course, that's 3 wide. That's very frustrating. Hat racks are fucking enormous. Holy shit. Okay, good to know hat racks are quite large. So we have our earliest day. And I'm thinking that's more or less what the set's like, what the whole display is going to look like. Oh, we can put a candle there. Yes, actually, I like the idea. We put like a white candle here so that we can see the armor sets like in their natural color, not this the hue of our jack-o'-lantern man that follows us around. I actually quite like the idea of that. I think the only place for them to spawn is at the front of the ship, because that's like the only place they can spawn. I don't even need the banners for them, honestly. Apparently they can only spawn right, like, here? Very, very strange. Get out of my pools. And my spaceship. No! My tax collector! Get him, merchant. Goblinus interruptus. Let's go back and forth between here and there, and we'll kill them all. How did you get in there? I had no idea the wizard cast fireballs. That actually makes a lot of sense. And it's very humorous, I approve. How a thief got in here, I have no idea. Tweed, what are you doing out there, my dude? What are you doing underwater? Hopefully he'll teleport home. Nope, he's gonna drown. Yep, he's actively drowning. My dude. Come on now. And there he goes. I'm amazed it allows them to spawn underwater like that. That's incredible to me. We got multiple Shadow Flame bows. These have a place to go? Yeah, they do. Okay, perfect. Then they can go right there. Oh, they're the end of the line, apparently. That's nice. Good to know. Unreal one. Did we use this at some point? I don't know if we did. Anyway. Doesn't matter right now. Alright, yeah, let's go find, like, white torches. If we don't have diamonds, how are we gonna make white torches? Do we have diamonds? We got 25 diamonds. One set of white torches should be more than enough, let's be honest here. Do I don't have torches on me, so how would I make torches, brain? Yeah, that's a problem. They'd be under lights, I presume? Or one of our, auxiliary, like, dump chests that we had around the base. Probably this one has my equipment in it. Yep, there's torches. White torches. Let's go just 2. That should be more than enough. We'll put a little platform down here with a little torch on it to make it look like it belongs there. There we go. All right. Now we have the early days. The early days chest. And then we'll go on that way from the rest of this set. So we will do... we'll do 1 block of separation between them. Do 1, 2, 3. Stone platform. White torch. With a weapon rack above it. With a chest there. Perfect. Alright. Then we'll do... mannequin. Stone platform. White torch. Other mannequin. Chest. Weapon rack. And we're going to take this all the way across the gallery. The gallery is the full breadth of this thing. So, mannequin. Excuse me, Dryad, you're a little in the way at the moment. White torch. Other mannequin. I don't know why I'm bothering to do the mannequins before I do the chests, considering the chest would give me the spacing I need for the mannequin. But it's just the way my brain is working right now. Whoops. Oh, good. I'm going to have to come back and repaint that later. That is so blatantly obvious. Oh, God, it's painful to look at. It's so obvious. Tech collector has arrived. Are you inside the water pool this time? No, you're not. Okay, good. Okay, I think we can get 1 more in here. No, we can't. We cannot get 1 more in there because there's not enough space for it. However, we could do like a double mannequin here. Like extra sets. Oh, we can do the hat rack, actually. The hat rack, I think, makes the most sense to put like over here. There we go. And then we can go another layer above this to do more if we need it. But for now, let's go ahead and drop back off to the base and get the sets we need. Alright, so the old gear, the next row. Let's go ahead and just do this real quick, so all that's out of the way. The next chest, or the next row, is all of this stuff. And actually, we can do a whole nother row of this as well, like this. Diamond rope and the wizard hat. Man, we haven't worn that in so long. Diamond staff. Bruh. It has been so long since we used any of this stuff. The old armor chest, so we can do shadow armor is the next setup. And B after that. The crimson armor. The diamond robe arguably should go on a mannequin rather than... Yeah, that's actually perfect because we have 3 sets there, so we can actually do that. So the diamond robe is an armor set. It should have been an armor, not gear. Did I have a gear chest when I made that? I might not have. Anyway. Also, I just noticed there's a hole there. Or is it a spiky ball? It's a spiky ball. Okay, good. I was about to be very upset. The dye trader's arrived. We lost the dye trader, too? Jeez. Alright. Okay, so the next set was the shadow armor. And then this row is represented by a fishing pole. I think is rather appropriate. A damaged trident was our weapon for so long. Because we didn't have the goblin yet. Oh my goodness, that was so long ago. That's crazy. And then this set will be the B stuff. This next set will be the diamond armor. The diamond wizard robe. And then the crimson set. What were we wearing with this? Because this is our... What pants were we wearing with that set? I don't remember. Oh, God. And then this one is the nightmare pickaxe being represented here. Bone. Oh, right, we can just do this. Right, because the diamond wizard robe was in here. Right, that's fine. Okay, and then we'll grab the next two sets. The last Old Gear one. From Old Gear 1, I should say. Oh, man, the lava roof bug net. That was ages ago. The diamond hook. Wow. And then this set reverses for some reason. I'm not sure why I did that. Alright, we still need to put the Knight's Edge in here as well. Alright. And then Old Armor. This was the Molten set. Yep. Makes sense. And our early hard mode set of the Mithril Helmet. And then we went on to Adamantine after that. And I'll just drag the Adamantine pieces around. Molten Armor. Tungsten, or Mithril Armor. And then this is the Beekeeper. This was our... That fucking sword's bigger than the damn fucking thing. Alright. Bee's Knees. Yes, all this, like, pre-hard mode goodness right there. And then, last but not least, of course, is the Adamantine set that we've collected. Yeah, we were primarily... Actually, it looks like we were primarily a ranger when we were using this set, of all things, so... that's actually oddly appropriate. Oh, because, of course, we don't have the legendary Knight's Edge here. So, let's actually swap that for the melee set. It's the melee one, yeah? That's the melee one. And then we'll do fiberglass, all this stuff. And there's supposed to be a spot for the legendary Knight's Edge right there. And then on the hat rack, we'll go ahead... Oh, we can only put 2 on here. Okay. That complicates things. Because we have a lot of hats to put on here. Interesting. You can't break it when there's stuff in it. That's fascinating. Alright. Not sure what to do with the adamantine headsets, then. Let's actually just do this. I think it makes the most sense to just do this. Like, directly above the mannequin. That makes sense, right? I think that makes sense. And we'll see what kind of space we have left over at the end for other gallery items. So Old Gear 1 is fully done, and then the Crystal Assassin set. And the Spider set. Those are the 2 sets that we have that are done. Old Gear. The Magnet Staff. Oh, yeah, the Blade Staff. I think, you know what? That makes the most sense to have be on the display item here, because this was... I mean, it matches, right? Ah, the Bloodthorn. Very nice. Oh, this is another one that's reversed, or should be reversed. Yeah, alright. Terrablade, that was definitely the last one there. Blessed Apple. Approved. Magic Lantern. This is technically like a pet, right? So I don't know. I don't think the mannequins can wield those. So it's going to have to go in the chest. Crystal Assassin set would be the second half of this. Perfect. The Spider set. Go. And we're actually caught up to modern day now. More or less. This is the Spider Staff here, then. Because this was reversed, remember. 2... Oop, hold on. I need my torches back. Thank you. All right, and then this. Ooh, we actually are. Yeah, we're out of chests here. Okay. I guess that's what's gonna happen if we do one chest for every 2 sets of armor. Which I guess it means we should go back. Hang on. Actually, can we actually equip these? No, I didn't think so. I think these are just for normal accessories. You can't equip weapons and stuff onto them. Which is almost a shame, honestly. Let me real quick head back. How much more do we have to do? There's one singular row left. Also, that's not supposed to be in here. That got stacked in here by accident. That's a trash item. Because the Spectre Staff and the Unreal Daedalus Stormbow. That's right. Okay. Okay, so here's the idea then. For this last, we can just layer these guys in here. Or we can just do another row. Another row? I think we just do another row. And I doubt we'll get to this end over here, so we can just have this be like the hat stands over here. That's not going to bother me too much. Dude, mannequins. We're out of stone platforms. One moment. Un momento, por favor, señores. And señoritas. Boop. Boop. And boop. And then this was this row, not this row. For some reason I did this backwards. I don't know why I did that. This would be the optic staff on this row. Fascinating. This is Seedler. I think it's the flat. Yeah, it's the last time we used the shark tooth necklace. Kind of crazy thing to think about. The spider staff also outlasted the spider armor, which I find that is quite funny. And then we'll go ahead and do... I'm out of mannequins, so I can't do another row. I don't need more mannequins, but I'm going to go get more mannequins. I'm sure I can find some vanity sets to fill in here. I'm sure of it. To fill in the rest of this space, I mean, in the gallery. Not to mention, we do eventually need to put in, like, the armor we're using right now, and the spooky set that we've been using for our building gear this whole time. That'll be at the very end, though. Like, this gear will not be leaving us until the very end of this series. Paint roller, paintbrush, all these delightful things need to go in here. Perfect. Alrighty, then. That's that for this set. The Shadow Flame boat. Where did this come from? Did we just pick this up? Pepsmith, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Been over 9 months. That's crazy. Alright, let's see. I think that's everything here. What was represented? A paint roller represents this row? That's kind of funny, actually. Oh, really? We can't? Oh, that's poopy, game. We can't put paint rollers and paintbrushes in here? Rude. Alright, I guess it'll be the Deadly Sphere staff, then. Represents that one. 9 whole months really is crazy. It really is. Alright. I'm really sad we can't put a paint roller in there, actually. Alright, so... From there, we have pretty much everything set to go. We're going to need another hat rack here, because this is the hollow set. Which we actually should go get the hollowed armor, because we're not wearing that anymore. It's not... we moved on pretty thoroughly, I think, from the hollow armor at this point. Do I not actually have the other hollow, like, headpieces? Just the chlorophyte one, I guess, huh? Alright, fair enough, I guess. Yeah. I think we're good with that. Alright. Right, of course. That's why I had the cell phone. Used to call me on my cell phone. The hollowed set can definitely go here, for sure. At this point, we're done using it. All right, we could go get all the hollowed helmets and put them up here. Like, we could just make them. It's not that hard. It's not like we don't have hollowed bars just sitting up here, probably. Yeah, there's 111 of them up here. I don't think we are that hurting for hollow bars. For the moment, we're gonna call that good. We're actually gonna put this stuff under furniture somewhere. It'll be under wood furniture. I know I had it under special before, but yeah, the mannequins can stay under special, but the rest of that can go up here. That's fine by me. White torches? Do we have white torches? We don't have white torches. That was banners, though. Do banners, 2 banners, 3. Apparently we don't have those. And then torches. Lights were somewhere around here, weren't they not? Lights. Do we really not have lights? Like, that's not something we have. It's just spare lights. There's arena items. Oh, torches are up here. Okay, we're good. Apparently there were even white torches up there. They just didn't get stacked for some reason. Okay. Anyway. They're under special for some reason. I'm not sure why they're under special, but they are. Spiky ball, spiky ball, spiky ball. Down there somewhere. Throwing weapons. That makes sense. Alright, Rubble Maker. That is arguably a very special tool, but it is a tool. It is a tool nonetheless, so it can go down here with the rest of the tools. Right there. Right next to the golden bug net and the staff of regrowth. That makes sense in my brain. My staff of regrowth should be up here, because I don't think... Or axe of regrowth, because we don't ever take that thing away. Oh, it's not. Piggy bank? Yeah, there it is. Speaking of piggy bank, let's go and stack our money in here real quick. There's my spectre hood in there, too. Alright. Oh, there's all my pumpkin pies. I forgot that's where they were. Refresh our fish. Let me think. Is there anything else that needs to go in here right now? Let me go check. Rather than think, let me look at the actual chest and see if it needs to be put away. Yeah, I don't know where this came from. I really don't know where that came from. I think it's just not be in this, like, organization set. This is a whole lot of crap. There are vanity sets in here. There are vanity sets in this chest. There's technically also the raincoat is a vanity set. The Pharaoh's robe is a vanity set. The mushroom set. Okay, let's take the actual sets out of here then. Or at least one of each of the sets, I should say. The cat set. Cat ears. How are you supposed to wear the cat mask and the cat ears at the same time? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway. Pharaoh's set. Oh, we already have a set of the pretty pink princess set. Mummy t-shirt. I don't think we have another one of those. We have normal wizard hat, normal wizard robe. Rune wizard hat. Golem mask, umbrella hat, demon horns, dead man sweater. These are not sets. This is a set. Karate tortoise, fish costume, Rainbow. Well, Rainbow is a dev, isn't he? I think Rainbow's a dev? I'm not sure. Lazur's Valkyrie cloak. That's definitely a... No, because it would say great for impersonating devs on it, I think. Anyway, ninja outfit, which is technically not a cosmetic set, but I also consider it a cosmetic set. And none of the rest of this is a set, I'm pretty sure. Maybe the bloodstained stuff from the butcher, but I don't know what mask would go with that. Oh, probably the butcher mask, if I take a guess. That's a set. I don't have any inventory space left, though. Then we've got all, like, the boss masks and stuff like that. Lazurus barrier platform, that's also... Let's put that down here. Alright. Do vanity sets. Vanity sets. Perfect. Alright, mushroom pants. Oh, this is all out of order now, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Be happy. Be friendly. Let's put the rune robe over here, right next to the wizard hat. Because these are basically the same set, just different colors. Master Gamer, of course, and the Fez. We'll put the cat set here with the ears underneath it. The Pharaoh's mask can go here. The raincoat can go underneath the Pharaoh's mask because it's basically because these are like the 2 item sets. Does that make sense? Rainbow can go here. The fish costume. The karate tortoise. Vanity Sits 2 can go here. The pretty pink can go here. Okay. We have an excess armor chest down here, don't we? Arrows, bullets, tools, whips, bows, armor. Knew we had an excess armor chest down here. The ancient necro helmet can just go right there next to the necro armor. Alright. And frog webbing and hive pack. Oh, these were actual gear items we used, though. Yeah, these were items that actually were used, so they should be in here somewhere. The hive pack was probably wherever we used bees. Where's the bee set? The bee stuff was here, so we'll put the hive pack, like, here. And the frog webbing, I have no idea when the last time we used the frog webbing was. I really don't. We'll just put it here. Alright. That's just a pile of random cosmetics. I think there were more complete vanity sets over here, if I'm not mistaken. Because the dev items are over here. Yeah, dev items are over here. Let's grab that chest for sure. Let's rename that to blank. Cosmetics 3. It's another pretty pink princess set. Pretty pink ribbon set is what I think it's technically called, isn't it? Eh, pretty pink set. It says magic. We can rename this to blank. Event banners, that still has stuff in it. Temple loot, that's got stuff in it. Excess melee can be renamed. Yes, yes, you're a very scary rain cloud. Right. Not a pylon. Time really passes. It does. Scary rain. Yep, very scary rain. Alright, let's go ahead and put down a chest over here as well. That's going to be for dev vanity sets. I think I actually need 2 for that, don't I? Do the sheer number of dev items. I'm not sure. We'll break that. We'll break that line when it comes to it. This is going to be vanity 2. Because I'm pretty sure there's more than enough vanity 2. Are we using numbers or are we using Roman numerals over here? Hang on. Yeah, we're using numbers. Okay. I can never remember which one I'm doing. This will be dev sets. Aaron's leggings. Yeah, because a lot of the dev items have multiple, like, sets, so to speak. Red's throw. Oh, right, because Red's armor is in my angler set right now. Chrono's ring. Chrono's wings. Chrono's mask. Chrono's breastplate. Chrono's leggings. Ox's aviators. Does Ox have a full set, or is it just his aviators? Phoenix's wings, Phoenix's breastplate. Actually, just to organize this properly, this will be what it looks like later when everyone's in here. So, where's Phoenix's hat? Am I wearing it? Yeah, it's Phoenix's tiara. I am wearing that at the moment. So that should go here. And then their yo-yo, if they have one, goes here, or their weapon of choice goes here, and then their wings goes here. So each dev needs 5 spaces. That's kind of insane. But not all of them have a full set. Like Ox, I think it's literally just aviators. I'm not 100% certain. Also, Ox isn't a dev. Ox is a streamer. Should streamers get their own chest? Yeah, streamers get their own chest. If they have their own cosmetic set, they'll get their own, like, streamer chest here. Streamers. Or we'll rename this to content creators. Content people. There you go, Ox. Enjoy. And then, along that same vein, let's go ahead and do let's go ahead and put another chest here, and we're going to call this boss masks. Because I do not feel like having a separate chest, or mixing in all the boss items with everyone else. Anyway, alright, vanity sets 2. Santa. It's Santa time, baby. And we do have a full extra pink set, so I don't know what to do with that, so I guess we can just put it in here. That's fine. Rock Golem Head. That is a basic vanity item. We do not have a set for that, I'm pretty sure. We might. I'm honestly not sure, actually. Oh, hold on. Chests. Oh, gold chest. We'll just put this, like, right here. Very obviously out of place. Alright, then we just have a pile of loose cosmetics to move. God, that's so many. It's so many cosmetics. I don't know if I'm going to try and even organize this. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to try and organize this. Oh, wait, hang on. That's a dev item. Oh, wait, the butcher set is a set. Where is the rest of the butcher items? Does anyone see his pants? I don't think they made the jump. Do butcher's apron, butcher mask. I think his pants are still back at base. There's a plumber set, isn't there? I can't remember. I think there is a plumber set. Also, boss masks. We got the king slime mask. We get the queen slime mask. Got the Eye of Cthulhu mask. We got the destroyer mask. The ninja hood is not a vanity set. That's an armor set. I mean, I kind of considered a vanity set. Why is there a slime gun in here? Also, Lazure. Cloak and barrier platform. Under dev sets, I guess that would go here. Because, I mean, it's a cloak and a barrier platform, that's wings. So, alright, we'll put that like that. I'd have to go double check the wiki to see which are sets and which ones aren't sets. This is going to go in here because overflow. I don't feel like having that many more in here. I mean, I guess I can put them back. I can put them where they belong, technically, I guess. It's not that difficult to do. I don't know where the other rune robes is. Not sure. Anyway. Could also do masks as a specific thing. I mean, the Dr. Manfly mask, that is an enemy, but it's not a boss, you know? I'm not sure how I feel about that one. Also, apparently that just was a dead man's chest. Get all the cosmetics from here? Besides all the event ones? Yeah, I definitely think all these can go, like, in their own, like, event things. Like, I think that's where they should all go, is an event kind of thing. Events and bosses, etc., etc., etc. Oh, look, there's a Tiki armor set down there. It's a shame I didn't realize that I had a full Tiki armor set I could have put in there rather than buying another one. Queen Bee, Eater of Worlds, Golem. There's the Butcher's Mask. That is wait. I have 2 of those, apparently. Good to know. Lazure's Valkyrie Circlet. Hey, there's another dev item. Which goes here. Does Lazure just have that? Those 3? I'm so confused. I guess I could just farm out bosses until I get more of them. The Archaeologist. I know for a fact there's a full Archaeologist outfit. Ninja shirt. We really should have, like, a ninja vanity set. I know there's an Archaeologist set, too. I'll drop those off in there. Hey, look at that. We managed to do it without even using the second vanity chest. We have so many hats. Many hats. Of course, because all the NPCs keep getting killed, so if they drop a hat, we have their hat multiple times in a row. That's pretty great. Anyway. Oh, that's also a golem mask. That's a boss mask. I mean, I've got 2 Plantera ones in here. Why not have 2 golem ones in there? Because I've killed the golem that much, apparently. Alright. I'm pretty sure you can get a mummy outfit, too. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a full set you can get. Alright, from there... Oh, really? Do I not have a, passive tracks mechanical items? This is an input, so I can go there. Slime gun. That's a literal toy. That should go over here with our literal toys chest. Pets, literal toys. There we go. Slime gun. Alright, from there... Is that everything? Wow, that is nearly everything. We have a little bit of stuff left to do. Just this stuff right here. And the pylon actually brings up an interesting point. Also, this needs to come with us? Yeah, it's the Destroyer Trophy. That needs to come with us. The pylon brings up an interesting point of, that technically has a place it should go, most likely. Also, boss trophies. Murder boss trophies. Destroyer, right there. These all... this is a block. This can go over here. Whee! I don't know if I have pink slime blocks in here. I do not. 2 metal. I guess it could be a misfit. It could be a misfit block with the rest of these guys. And then back up to crafting items. Boop. Drop those off. Rotten chunks don't go in any potions, I'm pretty damn sure. Actually, oh, yeah, battle potion, of course. What am I talking about? What is this? Timeless Traveler's Footwear. Concept by Disricardo. Oh, okay, yeah. We also can get some leather for that. Potions or crafting item, because leather. I forgot about leather. That's an important one. We'll put it in crafting and potions right now. Okay. And books are a non-ore craft, so that goes in here. Pylons. I guess it's a placeable, technically. So we'll go in here. Passive traps, mechanical traps, arena items, wands, special crafting, functional statues, banners, boss trophies, grave markers, paintings. Special. I guess technically these should go under special. Because they are quite special, let's be honest. Alright, from there, we'll double check the old house. The gold house. I think we're good. I think that's everything. Temple is a full-on set by itself, including chests. So we'll take that real quick. Deerclops, Christmas, all the events. We'll do the events, like, last. I'm not terribly interested in doing the events at the moment. Why are these in the Boreal wood chest? Especially after something like that, I now am very curious if there's anything in here that I forgot about. Oh yeah, the bride and the groom sets. That's something we definitely ought to move. That definitely goes in the vanity area, all by itself. Wait, what was that? The tiki armor, right, of course. Actually, Lizard set. I don't think we have a Lizard set here, do we? No, we do not. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and do this real quick. And rename to Lizard. And just all this shit get lumped in here. Not the pressure plate. The pressure plate should go in mechanical traps. There we go. That's just pressure plate. These planter boxes can go over here. And then the Tiki set is armor, but it is not in the gallery. Let me put it that way. It's not in the gallery because we never use the damn thing. Although, maybe we should put the armor sets we didn't use in here, in the gallery as well. I guess we'll think about that at the end of the whole... Oh, we do have hollowed armor. I knew we had the extra hollow pieces around here somewhere. At least one of them. Like the obsidian long coat and stuff like that we can put up there. Boop, hollow headgear. There you go. Alright, from there... Let's go ahead and... I think we're finally done with moving all of our items, except for the event stuff, which we will do at some point, but not right now. It's not important. Because what's important now is decorations. And we need to decorate the steampunk, the party girl, merchant, golfer, clothier, and the fine gentleman up here, the wizard. I could not remember his name for a moment. So we still have some time left in the stream, so I'm more than willing to do that right now. So the steampunker, obviously we're going to need to do some steampunk furniture in here for her. Obviously. I'm thinking we throw down a whole ass, like, crafting mechanism, like the steampunk boiler. I think we just throw one of those in here. She also sells logic gates. I didn't know she sold logic gates. I thought you had to make these, but I guess not. Okay. So, what if we... Actually, you know what else we could do for her real quick? We can get her outfit. Like, this other outfit. Is this her outfit? Hold on. If we equip these, do we look like her? That's a logic gate. I bought a logic gate, not her pants. Kinda. It kinda looked like her. Not entirely. To be fair, we are different body types. Interesting. Oh yeah, also, that's where the other robe was. I'm wearing it. I was like, where's the other rune robe? I don't know where it is. I'm literally wearing it. Anyway, okay. Let's give her a mannequin for this other outfit. You know, I actually kind of love the idea of her having a mannequin for it. And it's just like the same outfit, but a different color. So I put this down on a wool mannequin. Does it look the same as what she's wearing? It's pretty damn close to what she's wearing. Like, hers is a different color, but it's pretty damn close. Alright, let's go ahead and get some steam cogs, because I think we've got it up here. Yep, we do. Cogs. Obviously, she needs a bed and a workbench. I mean, she's a steampunker. She obviously needs a workbench. Steampunk lantern. Oh, we can do a lantern for sure. Just gotta double check what else furniture we need. Because if we're doing furniture and stuff, we should probably get like silk and books and stuff like that in here. In my inventory. I've got torches already. We'll favor those so they don't get put away anywhere. Chains would not be a bad idea to hold, so we can make the various things. The sinks, we need water buckets for. Yeah, we need silk for that. Books and bones for the piano. Iron for that. Iron and glass for clocks if we want to do any of those. Bookcases. Liquid sensors. Oh, okay, cool. Steampunk toilet. Just requires that. Yeah, okay. So we need silk and... I don't know if we're going to do any books. But we definitely need to get silk in our inventory so we can make all these things for people. Silk should be somewhere around here. I'm pretty sure we have it up here somewhere for crafting stuff with. It's up here? It's up here. Okay, obviously she needs a bed. Also, we gotta decorate the lead engineer's room as well. At some point. Because right now it's just like some basic steampunk stuff, but that's it. Like, we need to actually decorate more of their room, you know? Anyway. Obviously she needs a chair. You know what? I actually love the idea of doing something else with that randomly. We can do a candle. Do a platform. And we can do... Does she want a sofa? She could have a sofa. Many great thoughts come to you while sitting on the sofa. Also, I still need to work on this room right here. Which I don't think I've told anyone what it actually is yet. I don't think I've said anything about it yet. Alright, let's go ahead and do some extra steampunk platforms. I just realized. I just had an idea. As I walked in, it gave me an idea. Let's go ahead and take these up. My apologies. You'll get something back to work to sit on, I promise. Drop your workbench over here. Actually, no, I love the idea of doing this, actually. We'll do a platform up here, and we'll do platform down. It's not lined up with the other stairs on purpose. We're gonna put our workbench up here. We're gonna put a lantern above it. Go. And then we're gonna do a very small raised platform here. Why can I not place that there? Thank you. It's gonna be for her bed. One more platform for her bed. Can you move your head, please? Ma'am? Ma'am, your head is in the way. Pepsimus, I don't know if I like your phrasing there, my man. It's very suspicious. Let's put a chair down here. This is not... Oh, it is suitable. Okay. This is all considered one. That should have been cut off by the platforms, but... Oh, maybe stairs don't cut it off, actually, now that I think about it. That might be the answer there. We're gonna have to go around and fix all the random paint spots in the wall. Could you move, Steampunker? Please, for the love of God. Just go sit down in a chair right over there. I just need you to move for a moment. Do not let me get a fly meal in here. I think we drop a sofa right here. I can't place with you in the way, lady. Alright, well, fine. I'll buy something real quick. I want to get a Logic Gate ore, and I want to get the Logic Gate lamp faulty. Also, I need to go get the grand design back, because I don't know where that is at the moment. It's somewhere. Where, I don't know. Oh, all the crates. I gotta organize the crates, too. Is it my money trough? It is. There it is. Lady, I just want you to move. Is that so wrong? Alright, we're gonna set up a... chair here and a little tiny platform underneath her bed. Maybe like above her bed, actually. Ooh, well, above the bed. That's where we'll put the candle. Can we not have multiple events that interrupt my fucking building? Oh my god. Mechanical items. I need switches. Thank you. Get a couple of these, because I think I'm going to do switches for a couple of rooms. I'm going to give everyone a light so they can turn on and off, you know? Lady, I just want you to move. Is that so wrong? Put a switch, like right here below the bed. If I can ever place the bed. Go. It's so light, it's so bright in here from all the other crap that it's actually impossible to see. The very slight difference that does. I think we can do... Let's do both of these. Are tied to the switch. Yeah, no, that's not how I want that. There we go. Now it's all on the same. Now it's on the same switch, and they turn off together. Okay, perfect. And I want to put a logic gate down here. And a faulty lamp on it. That causes it to randomize. Right, they can only stack vertically. I forget that. And then we want a... I want a blue switch on this one. And we'll run this over here. And... you know, there's not really anything that can go there, is there? No, there's not really anything that can go there. Anyway, well, if this lady will ever fucking move... Apparently the event just isn't going to interact with us today, which I'm fine with, honestly. Let's actually get this crafting bench and put it in there, too. Because why not? Makes sense. Put it in the steampunker's room. It's very steampunk. I was thinking of putting, like, a little activatable device over here that, like, animates. But I thought different of it by the time I got here. Over the boiler in the corner. I think that makes the most sense. Because, yeah, that animates but doesn't actually do anything if you wire it up. Here's that Zeta fellow. By what manner of consumption does he maintain such locomotion? Could you move? I need you to move at some point, lady. Like, please. Let's put the steampunk stuff in here. That'd actually be really quite funny, I think. Could you move, please? Just all I want you to do is move. All I want is for you to fucking move. I don't know where the steampunk stuff went. It went into the cogs chest. You know what? That makes a lot of sense, actually. The steampunk stuff went in the steampunk chest. Who could have seen that coming? Logic gates are in the center here. I can't finish your room if you don't move, ma'am. Just refuses to move. She refuses to move. I can't do anything about it. Alright, fine. Then fine, stay there. No bed for you then, ma'am. I'll keep your bed in my inventory. No bed for you. Alright, next up is the golfer. I mean, I'm tempted to give him I want to fill his entire dresser with just the same vest and trousers over and over again. Actually, I kind of love that. For NPCs who we can buy their clothing, we should fill their dresser with multiple sets of the same set over and over and over again, like they're a cartoon character. It's like, what will I wear today? It opens closet, it's all this same outfit. Anyway, alright, the golfer. What do we know about the golfer? He's obviously big on the country club, right? Coded idea. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's not like we don't have money. We have 112 platinum, for God's sakes. Oh, we can't buy her outfit anymore. Why can't we buy her outfit anymore? She had her outfit for a moment. Well, let's not waste any time. If we can buy their outfits. Oh, God, okay, this is gonna be annoying. What outfit, or what, furniture set do we think that he would like? The golfer. While I'm doing this, I will think about it. I mean... Maybe kind of like that rustic wood look, like that kind of expensive wood look, because he's a country club guy, right? Like, he hangs out in the country club all day. Like, he definitely strikes me as the kind who would actually be out golfing rather than hanging out in the thing, so we can put a flag in his room. I kind of like the idea of putting a flag in his room. Would he hate that? I don't know what golfers enjoy for decor. I don't know. I don't golf. Does anyone here play golf? Let's head to the builder's workshop and take a look. And maybe that'll move the frickin' lady while we're at it. Looking for the only one that has a banner on it, like this. Yes, there we go. Needs sleek. Rich. Yeah, like rich and sleek, right? Like, that's kind of what I'm thinking, too. Let's see what we've got here. I don't think solid gold would make sense for him. I'm thinking maybe one of the more, like, normal wood colors. Maybe glass? The Dynasty set's kind of nice. The Palm set's, maybe a bit too beach chic for him. Salmon polo. Boreal wood wouldn't be bad, I don't think. Maybe, actually, what is this one? This was Pearlwood. Pearlwood's not bad. Could do Sunplate. He enjoys being outdoors, golfing and stuff. We could do Sunplate. We'd have to actually make Sunplate because we don't have any Sky Islands in our world that we can collect from. Dungeon bricks, obviously. We're just here to look at stuff. We don't take stuff from the Builder's Workshop. Not for this character, at least. I mean, we could be absolute assholes and give him a sand-themed set. That would be really fucking rude is make all of his furniture sand related. Because he's like constantly stuck in a sand trap kind of thing. The bamboo sets, I don't think really for him. I mean, the granite and the marble sets are very sleek, you know? They're very sleek. I'm not giving anyone the flesh set. Very rude indeed. It would be. Just give him a Christmas set. Just fucking nothing. Say granite, it's more expensive. Yeah, I think maybe like a combination of granite and glass. What do you guys think? Because that's kind of get that modern aesthetic with that more rich aesthetic right there. That's good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I think we definitely go with like a granite bed, and then we'll like gussy up like with a glass table. I think that'll make the most sense in my brain. All right, perfect. We have what we're thinking of here. All right. All right, so we need granite and glass. I definitely think he would have a glass dresser. I think that would make the most sense for him. We need glass. Hi. Get off my fucking spaceship. Blocks. I don't know if we have glass on hand. I'm gonna have to make some glass. We've also got crystal blocks. So we're gonna have to make some glass, I think. Actually, there might be some in one of these chests, actually, now that I think about it. There's glass right there. Boom, bada bing. We have glass. No one gets windows in their bedrooms because, as the Geth would say, windows are a structural weakness. The only people who get windows are the people at the front of the ship. Anyway. Alright, let's go ahead with a... I don't know why I came over there. We need a glass kiln. Make glass dressers. And then I think we'll go with a... I like the glass candle aesthetic. Like, that's kind of like that modern chic light, right? With a lantern from there. Oi! Fuck off! What's with these rates? Oh, it's a new moon. That's why. Why would they need to look out, SMH? Well, I mean, that's the thing is, they could also probably go down to, like, the gallery when because that front area is accessible by everyone, in theory. Once I add the stairs here. Because, I mean, there obviously is the grand staircase in the back. The idea is that the NPCs can move throughout the entire ship, right? Anyway. What was I doing? Lantern, terrarium. I don't think the golfer needs a workbench. He definitely needs, like, a nice place to relax. So we'll give him a sofa made out of glass. And then we'll grab a glass or a granite set of blocks. Which I don't know where those are. I'm pretty sure they're not down in the below area. So I'll have to actually go find the granite. I think they might be in one of my building chests. No, why would they be in here? No, they'd be in an actual... Thank you, Princess. The Princess fucking murked that wraith for us. Granite, 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 granite. Seriously, fuck off. That is a significant number of harpies. I saw a granite in here for a moment. There it is. Smooth granite. Hang out by this one. We can make the bed. And you know what? I mean, the golfer's gonna... No, I don't want to give everyone bathtubs. So, bathtubs and toilets are a specific thing I'm saving for a specific room. Anyway, alright, we got his dresser. Ooh, what set of like, platforms do we give him? Glass? Granite? I think a mix of grass and granite. Grass and granite? What the fuck, brain? Was that? I think I had a stonk. Alright, we'll pick up his workbench and his lights. Alright, let's go ahead and do his dresser. I like the idea of, like, doing dressers, like, under the bed. I like that idea. And we'll just fill this with just the same set of clothes over and over and over again. I love that. That's just so dumb. Do some granite platforms above the bed here, or above that, to make the bed, I should say. I don't want to have everyone have the exact same layout, but also, Steampunker, fucking move. Go hang out on one of your chairs or your sofa or something. Just fucking move so I can finish your bedroom. Fuck it. You give me no choice, ma'am. Thank you. You leave me no choice, Steampunker. I think it's already occupied by her. Oh, I needed one more platform out for that. Let's see. How do I not have any steampunk platforms left? Go. Alright, perfect. There you go, Steampunker. Your bedroom's fucking done. I might put, like, paintings in the middle for everyone. Anyway, granite platform 2. Down we go. There's your bed, my good man. I forgot we made stairs, so we need one extra one there. Go. Perfect. And then there we can do you get a nice glass sofa here for hanging out on this side. Oh, you know what he needs? He needs like a trophy. That's what he fucking needs. He needs a trophy. Did I stack away the switches? I stacked away the switches. Princess just killed another wraith. Thank you, princess. I can put the switch right here, actually, for him. It's a small difference, but it's a difference nonetheless. Was that necessary? No. Actually, I love the idea of running the wires in the ceilings to make it look like it's, like, actual wiring. Like, it has to run somewhere, like, reasonable. Like, ship conduit, like that. Do I need to do that? No. No, I do not. But I want to. Fishing stream? No, no fishing stream today. This is a decoration stream. We are decorating everyone's houses right now. Also, Mickey, welcome to the stream. And then let's get him a nice, like, you know, I imagine the golfer would want to entertain people in his place. Like, yeah, come hang out, we'll talk about golf. So let's give him a sofa, let's get him a granite table. Let's give him a nice granite table to hang out at. Where's the glass table look like, actually? Ooh, I think I like the glass table more than the granite table for this guy. Let's give him a nice big table. Big table. With, let's go for the chair that's maybe a little less breakable than fucking glass. I was gonna teleport to him via thing, and I was like, wait a minute, he's literally like down the street. I don't know why I'm trying to teleport to him. Yes, actually, I love the idea. He has this like little nook down here for another glass sofa. I need another glass sofa. And we'll put a lamp in between it. No glass lamp. Is there a space there? Dude, can you not stand in the exact same fucking place? What is with these NPCs wanting to stand in the exact same place all the time? Golfer. There you go. There you go, buddy. This is your house now. Oh, good, he moved. Okay. Alright, then we're gonna do, like, above this. It's, like, right above this. Like, as if this is, like, a little nook, right? Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Get out of the way. Glass table there. Glass table here. Granite chair here. And a platform here so I can put another chair there. And we'll put this glass candle right here. Top of that. And then we'll wire this all up with blue for his room. That should turn all of his lights on. There we go. Perfect. That's the golfer's room. He you know, it's like, come hang out. We'll talk about golf. You know, and if we can, we'll get like a trophy to put like right here in the middle of this. Make it like a. What bosses are near the golfer? I can't think of any. Give the golfer glass. We've never seen that go wrong. I know, right? It's great. It's definitely not a secret Easter egg. The golfers break glass all the time. It's fine. Anyway. It feels wrong that the golfer has more things fired up in his room than the steampunker does, but whatever. Alright, next up to the clothier. Oh, obviously we need to get him a loom. Like, if the steampunker wants to work on a steam boiler, there's no way this man doesn't have a loom in his room, you know? Also, I'm so afraid I can't get more of his red hats. Oh, yes, we could do like a ceiling of mannequins on the ceiling for all the stuff that he sells. That's actually a great idea. Also, Lunar Cultist, hello. How we doing? The little flower. I just love the little flower in the Lunatic Cultist hood. R/Terraria, the Terraria community. Oh, shit. I forgot that was there. Gangsta hat. Gotta have that. Princess dress, tiara, gotta have that. The tax collector's outfit. I don't know why it's the tax collector's outfit, but okay. And the familiar stuff. Wow, that's what we used to look like? Wait. No, my hair's like long. Yeah, my hair's long. And I'm pretty sure I have a trench coat on. Yeah, I have the trench coat suit. I always have the trench coat suit. Anyway. Doesn't matter. We're gonna get all that stuff on a mannequin. So we need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mannequins? 6 mannequins? I need more wood. I'm running out of wood, I just realized. And I also realized I don't have a place for glass in here. Like, I literally don't have an actual spot for glass in this. In all these various places, I don't have a spot for glass. It's going to go in 9. That's crazy to me. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab... What wood do we have a lot of right now? We got a lot of ebon wood. Let's use that. I think we can use ebon wood for this. We need a loom. And we need a whole bunch of mannequins. Let's do a couple wool mannequins as well. Because there's a princess dress and a clown outfit in here. And I don't know why, but when I saw the clown outfit, my first thought was Pomni from Digital Circus. Even though I have not watched any Digital Circus yet. I really need to at some point. Also, the clothier, I think he just likes the basic wood stuff, you know? I think he doesn't want to be reminded of the dungeon. So he wants, like, bright and cheerful woods. Like, nice colored wood, right? I think that's kind of what he would want, right? I don't think he wants to be reminded of being Skeletron. So, I think we give him, like, nice pearl wood set, which we only have 32 of. Okay. That's a slight problem. Desert Scourge is a boss close to the golfer. That's true, yeah. Desert Scourge. Desert Scourge. That doesn't sound familiar. Is that a Calamity boss? Because I don't recognize that name. Clothier likes the underground. Does he? Oh, right. Of course, they all have happiness. I've actually never interacted with the happiness system. Let me go pull up the Terraria wiki for happiness. TerrariaWiki.gg. Terraria NBC. And we can base it off their biomes, too. Desert Scourge is modded. Well, there you go. I've never heard of it before. Likes. Living preferences. Biome. He has no love, but likes the underground cavern and the underworld. And dislikes the hollow. Okay. The only NPC he loves is the truffle, of all people. Interesting. Alright, let's go with, like, a cavern underworld theme. Oh, Obsidian, then. Obsidian set for sure for him. I think we even have some extra obsidian furniture laying around. We do, in fact. Obsidian bed, that. Obsidian sofa, absolutely. Get this man a piano. Yeah, let's get him an obsidian candelabra. That works for me. And then we'll do, yeah, I think that'll go from there. I think we've got obsidian somewhere around here. I'm sure. Maybe. I'm not even slightly sure, actually. We do have obsidian platforms. Perfect. Alright, I definitely think his bed is on the ground floor, right? Like, his bed, absolutely a ground floor guy. He's old, he doesn't want to go all that way up. And also, his ceiling's gonna be mannequins, so... Just be one down from there. Two. It's not gonna be the whole ceiling. Because that doesn't work. Because that would block off a huge chunk of his living space. So we're gonna make, like, holes in it, here and there. Do a mannequin here, mannequin facing that one. We'll do a wool mannequin here. And we'll do a mannequin here. Okay. And then, let's see. This one, we can do the clown set. This one, we can do the familiar set. Oh, we can't do the familiar set. Right, okay, that's fine. Tax collector, though. We absolutely can do the tax collector set. Although the tax collector set, although it is funny that he sells it. Oh, you know what I think it is? I think the clothier just sells different outfits during different times of day, right? Moon phases. It's doing the moon phase. The tax collector, he sells at all times. That's something at least. Okay. During the night, during the day, he sells the solar cultist. Interesting. The solar cultist outfit. But what happens if the community event poll ties? I will decide then. I will just decide. That's what happens. I think we definitely should have, like, the cultist sets on the opposite sides of this thing. So, what time is it right now? It's still more, early AM. We'll get this guy a loom. The guy definitely needs a loom. We'll put this, like, over in the corner. Actually, I think he would use a workbench, too. Based on everything I know about sewing, he would definitely be using both of these things. We could give him a chair, like, in the dead center of this, so he can flip back and forth. We'll give him a nice sofa to relax on. Obsidian. Do we have a chair in here? We do. Perfect. Let's get rid of that Martian workbench. Replace it with an obsidian workbench if we have a spare. We don't, but I'm sure I can make one. Really? That's the small amount of obsidian brick we have left, huh? Okay. Fuck it, I'm rolling a die. No, I know which one let me put it this way. I know which one I would have voted for, but I always try not to vote in those things to not sway people's opinions. So I will just make it the one I want. The chef outfit. I didn't even know this was out here. Let's shove that up there. Why not? We can shove a cloak in his room too. Why not? Like the winter cape. I think that would be cool. I know he doesn't sell those things, but I think it'd be cool. Obsidian brick. We can make the rest of these things, right? No. How do you make hell furniture? Do you just need actual just straight up obsidian? Who is texting me? So much. Hold on. I'm getting lots of text messages right now. Is this D&D? No, this is something else completely. Okay. Not important right now. Let's do... Also, if we can't put the vanity set in there, we're gonna have to just put the vanity set over here somewhere. Vanity sets. Vanity sets. Familiar items go over here. There we go. Alright. Gangsta hat. We could put a cat rack in his inventory. I'm guessing having a chair on a stair block causes issues? Which is interesting. We'll say that one you gotta scoot forward for that one. Anyway. What happened to the hat rack? It's in here. It's under wood items. All the buildings were chat, Terraria, and of course D&D. D&D indeed. Alright, let's go ahead and get this hat on this guy. Can we put the winter cape on him? We can. Fantastic. And then this outfit can be the chef's outfit right here. I like the idea of him having just various outfits in his inventory. He does not need that. He does need a light for his work, though. Let's get him an obsidian lamp. I don't know how bright obsidian lamps are. I want him to have a candelabra, but, like, Also, I think I can make obsidian furniture. I just need to get literal obsidian, not obsidian bricks. But I'm not sure where my obsidian brick is, or obsidian is, if I even have any to spare. Oh, it'd be under ores. Whoop. It'd be an ore, because it's up there with hellstone. There we go. We could make some of it. Can we only steal the rest of the obsidian furniture? I feel like I'm going insane now. Terraria, Wiki, GG, obsidian furniture. Just crafting, obsidian toilet. Furniture items. Yes, furniture items. Furniture, crafting stations, light sources, functional. Decorative. Is there like obsidian? Can I only steal obsidian furniture? Level assessments for the of obsidian furniture. Go, obsidian furniture. Found in and looted from ruined houses in the underworld, with the exception of the chest and sink, which are crafted, which makes them non-renewable per world. Place obsidian furniture is not destroyed upon contact with lava. Oh, it can only be stolen, and it's not a full set. There's only bed, chair, workbench, table, door, bookcase, dresser, vase, piano, clock, chandelier, candelabra, candle, lantern, lamp, sofa, bathtub, platform, toilet, chest, and sink. Okay, so we have to go steal obsidian furniture from hell for him. And I'm pretty sure obsidian lights give off smaller lights. Like they give off like this purple light look that we have in the hollow torches. Also, I love that the only light source we had up until now was a hollow torch, and he fucking hates hollow. Oh, let's grab the soldier outfit real quick. Oh, wait, it does cycle stuff. Silly sunflower, bundled party balloons. Maroon graduation cap. That's kind of funny. The balla hat. What if we had the balla hat and the gangsta hat facing each other with different colored cloaks? I actually love that. Like, we grab the crimson cloak from up here, right? We put that on a mannequin, facing the other one with a gangster cloak. With the gangster outfit. Another mannequin facing right here. And we put these on it. So they're facing each other and they just don't like each other. I love the idea of that. We need one more mannequin for the solar cultist. We're using up our mannequins here. I actually did not know this was in the game. That's kind of fascinating to see, like, this little solar cultist outfit. Obviously, this is not a valid housing right now. That's why he's running away. Missing a table. Yeah, that's right, because the loom doesn't count as a workbench. Is there an obsidian workbench? There is an obsidian workbench. We gotta go steal furniture for the clothier. We have inventory space. He likes the underworld, so I generally think we should just bring him as much underworld stuff as possible. Candle, chair, and workbench, that's a good set. Dresser, that's one of the ones that we wanted specifically to find. The nice sofa here, take that, thank you. Oh, there's a nice dining room set right here. I love the amount of gravestones are all over the place up down here because we've died to the wall of flesh so many times. No. Don't feel like dealing with you right now, actually. I thought a bathtub. Got a dead man. As a bathtub. Got a lantern. Another workbench and chair. Another chandelier. There's a thin layer of lava there that almost killed me. Alvin the Merchant has arrived. Oh, right, because he got murked by a wraith through the new moon. Why did he explode? I don't know why he exploded. Like, I know why he, like, you know, looks like he exploded, but he actually did damage to the walls. I don't know how he did that. Hell butterfly. It's a vase that tried to generate over a trap. That is the most dangerous clock to try and collect in the universe. Bring him. Oh, the Lake of Fire painting is definitely going in his room. Oh, because there's bombs in the pots. That's why they keep exploding.
If I hadn't been on, like, 10 health, I might have been able to kill the bee. The queen bee is just a constant nuisance in this universe.
Alright. That should be more than enough obsidian furniture. Also, we can do this real quick to stack some of that stuff away. There we go. We'll put the Hell Tower banner in there as well, because that makes sense in my brain. I don't need fallen stars right now, so they can hang out in my trash. Well, I need them more than I need souls, so they can hang out there. Also, the Martian hover chair can go in here. Alright, this, obviously he needs a flat surface to work on. I need a workbench. I should have actually grabbed that before. Anyway, alright, let's grab a workbench for him. Let's grab the dresser for him, obviously, because he needs one of those. And let's grab him a couple candles and a lamp and a lantern. Alright, so obsidian workbench. Right, missing a light source. We can put a candle on the workbench for him. It's really dim light. It does give off some red, though, which is interesting. I feel like for sewing, you really need big, bright light so you can actually see what you're working on. You know, I have an idea. Let's give him a white torch that you can turn on and off. I actually love the idea of that. Put a white torch, like, right above his workbench. And then we'll make it so you can turn that on and off. And, like, make it so that is, on a separate switch. We'll put a switch, like, right here next to his workbench, right? And then we'll do a green wire for this one. That runs to the white torch. There you go. And then you can turn that on and off. And you can have a nice big lamp next to the bed. And a lantern hanging down right next to the mannequin so they are visible. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll do another switch next to his bed. And for this one, we need a wire that won't interfere with the other ones. So green actually still works fine here. There we go. So you can turn off his lights and or turn on his workbench light, which is fucking bright as hell. So that's perfect for him, I think. And he's got all of his different outfits on top, or a bunch of different outfits. Not all of them, but a bunch of them. There we go. Rupert the Clothier. Reserved for him. And Lake of Fire. So you can have that nice little thing to look at. It is fucking huge. That might not actually fit in his room because it is enormous. And also he doesn't have a dresser. So let's get rid of the sofa. Let's place in a dresser for him. Because we do have multiple sets of his red hat. Because, spoiler, he's died a couple times. I think it's in here? Yeah. Hello, red hat. Let's go put those in his bedroom. There we go. Okay. Alright, that is the Clothier's room, all done up. The Wizard! Okay, and I like the idea of actually going to the wiki now and checking out what the NPC likes as far as biome goes, because I've never dealt with the happiness system before. I've never done it. He loves the golfer, okay, and he only likes the hollow, and he dislikes the ocean. So, You know what? I love the idea that the wizard and the golfer go talk about golf and stuff like that from time to time. I love the idea of that. Okay, so loves or likes the hollow, but doesn't love any biome in particular. Okay. The hollow. But he's also a wizard, so I'm thinking maybe some crystal furniture. I think he goes with crystal. He definitely needs a crystal ball to ponder. That's definitely accurate. He needs one of those to ponder. Let's go ahead and get that into my inventory. Crystal ball, perfect. Also, we gotta get some music boxes up in this bitch. Oh, he sells books. Oh, he absolutely needs a bookcase as well. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He needs a bookcase. He's a wizard, for God's sakes. You know, I think the princess should have a bookcase, too. I think she absolutely would be well-read, because she tries to, like, everyone likes her, first of all. So that indicates to me that she's a good leader, right? Or, like, a good, like, royal leader, right? I know I've got crystal in here somewhere. Like, a lot of crystal. There it is. I definitely, you know, I think a combination of granite and crystal for him. Or marble. Wizards like marble. Some wizards do, not all. Wizards are so freaking, like, various in their thing that, like, you can't pin down what any one wizard would actually like to have. We could also put some wands on display, perhaps, for him. That's an option. We could put some wands on display for him. Also, we should get rid of these furniture items. The obsidian ones. Like, we're done with obsidian now. Sort on that. Go. And then we can move the obsidian back into the thing. Also, somewhere in here should be paintings. It might be in with the painter. No, he doesn't seem to have a painter's chest. Like an actual chest. Paint, moss, boss items. Oh, this is consumables. It'd be over here. Oh, wait. Paintings. There we go. Right. This is, a little full at the moment. We do have space for another one. Do we have a gold chest that's available? I know yeah, this is blocks 10, which I'm probably going to need at some point. Oh, yeah, this is extra. There we go. Because I think by the time this is done, we're going to need another paintings chest. Because, this one's full. Alright, and the obsidian set stuff can get moved back up here. Because I no longer need it, and it needs to go back where it belongs. Okay, so I'm thinking crystal, and some granite, maybe, for this guy. And some hollow stuff, because he likes the hollow. So let's go, maybe with some pearl wood. Like a pearl wood bed for him, maybe. Let's compare the pearl wood versus the granite bed. Or the crystal bed. This crystal bed looks like that, right? The pearl wood bed... Oh, yeah, pearl wood bed looks much more like a bed that an old man would want to sleep on, you know? Crystal bookcase, that's definitely a wizard's bookcase. Let's be very fair about that. Workbench, absolutely, he needs one of those. That's for his crystal ball to sit on. And then, of course, he's got to ponder his orbs. You got to ponder your orb. The crystal candelabra actually looks a lot like a pondering orb. I'm going to be honest. Crystal lamp, crystal lantern. We can get a couple crystal lanterns in there. Move those around a little bit. The pearlwood candle is kind of cute, too. It's like a nice little square. Pearlwood table looks like a picnic table. Yeah, I think the set's gonna end up being more probably crystalline than it is pearlwood. All right, buddy. Let's get some stuff here for you. All right. Now, the one problem with these upstairs ones is we have to deal with the staircase coming down into them, which is going to be a slight problem. But I think we can work with that. First of all, let's make a little stone platform right here in the corner of his room. And drop a lantern on that. There we go. And then let's drop the workbench here. Yeah, definitely the workbench there. We'll put, like, the bookcase right here. Nice big chunky bookcase right there. We'll put the orb down on the workbench here. And then he needs a bed, obviously. Which I think we'll use pearlwood for that. Pearlwood platforms for that bed. And There we go. Let's say right above the bookcase should work just fine. That feels more like his crystal orb is kind of like taking a back seat there, you know? We really want that orb front and center, because he's a wizard. He's got to ponder his orbs. Why do the NPCs insist on standing directly where I need them not to? Thank you. Go, get him a nice little bed. This should technically be a suitable house, yeah? Yes, housing is suitable. Fantastic. What did I just use? What am I clicking on? Oh, the orb. Smart cursor's clicking on the orb. That's what it is. Wizard. Wizard! This is your bedroom now. Congratulations. Let's get him another lantern above his bed, so he can turn that on and off for sleep purposes. And based on the colors around him, this is going to have to be a yellow light switch here for him. We'll put that right above his bed. Oh, party time's over. He does wear a wizard's hat. He wears like a sparkly wizard's hat, that was the problem. He doesn't just wear like a basic wizard hat. He also needs a dresser, so let's get him a nice like pearl wood dresser. I think I'm running out of pearl wood. What is with Rupert specifically in bugging out on chairs? The fuck, dude? No one else is having problems with their chairs, just you. I'm out of pearlwood, so we're going to go ahead and say he actually gets a crystal chair. And dresser. 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 There we go. Crystal dresser. There you go, buddy. Alright, and then if I ever find out what set I should give you as far as clothing goes, I'll make note of that. We could put a candelabra down on his dresser. Actually, it's not a bad idea. I don't dislike that idea. And it occurs to me I needed a workbench, and I could have just gone to literally anyone's room, because most of them have workbenches, including the wizard. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Can we center that more? That's the center it's gonna get, isn't it? Yeah. That's unfortunate. Alright, perfect. It is what it is. There we go. Now all those things are hooked up. Perfect. Okay, Calvin, you are the merchant. Let's see, what do you like? Oh, you sell the wizard's hat during Halloween. Noted. So, I'd have to do some time shenanigans to get his hat for him. To get multiple copies of his hat. I think he does wear a wizard's robe, though. So we could get, like, the robe over and over and over again, because we can make that. Alright. So, the merchant. Let's see. What does the merchant like as far as biomes go? I think he likes the forest. He does like the forest, yes. He also likes the princess, the golfer, and the nurse. Okay. Alright, so... likes the forest. So we're going to do just basic wood for this guy, yeah? Just basic wood. It's a little basic, but, you know, it's not bad. There's nothing wrong with being a little basic. Did I not leave behind a crystal block here to stack this with? I did. But I didn't actually press quick stack, which would have worked. I could turn pearl wood back into wood. Turn most of these back into their wood material, actually. Or their basic material. I literally just undid what I just did. I am very smart. SMRT. And then platforms. That didn't stack. The steampunk platform didn't stack. That's fine. And stone platforms I'm keeping on me right now just because I might need them. Let's have another fish. Cogs go somewhere around here. There they go. Into the steampunk set. Again, that just makes sense. Alright, we need basic wood. What do we have in terms of basic wood right now? We have a bookcase available. We can give him a bookcase. That's doable. Get him a nice workbench. You know what? I think because he is, like, primarily a merchant, I think we should put up some, like, display shelves for him. What do you guys think? I definitely think we should. And we can do some, like, stone and some wood to do that. We got these, right? Like, we can do that across this with stone platforms. And we can do... where are they? They are item frames right there. Are those somewhere else? Because I swear I made, like, a bunch of those on accident, didn't I? No? Maybe I used them all, actually. Because I know I used a bunch of them down here. So I must have actually used all of them. We are so low on wood. Let's grab up a couple item frames, of course. Really, 8 of those should do just fine, and we'll probably have extras. And then you know what? No. He would have a rich mahogany bed because he's not just... He doesn't just enjoy forest. He enjoys the forest like wood. He also enjoys the finer things in life. He is a merchant. He enjoys expensive things, right? So I think we should also give him, like, 1 gold chest where he stores his money. A safe. We should give him a safe. That actually makes perfect sense for him to have a safe in his room. It makes literally perfect sense for him. Alright, let's go and put item frames up. Yeah, it's just 4 we're going to be able to do up there. That's fine. So what 4 things do you want to put on display? Oh, definitely health potions and mana potions for sure. You saw nothing. Go. Put the mining helmet on display. Arrows. That's a basic one everyone buys from him all the time. Rope. Glow sticks. Gold dust. I think he'd put gold dust on display. It's like, yes, look at my shiny gold. I think that makes perfect sense for him. Alright, this is pissing me off. Oh, hey, wait. Rupert, that's not your room. Rupert, you hanging out with the golfer? They're actually hanging out. Holy shit. They're actually doing the thing I said they might do. Anyway. Alright, we definitely got to put like, his safe like in the bottom right corner of this. Like, it's obviously like behind a platform, behind a wall, that kind of thing, you know? Like, right behind the bookcase. That's it. That right there, yep. That's definitely where it goes. Oh, no, we can put it like under the bed. Yes, under the bed. Like, the tiny little, like, raised bed for him, right? Like, it's raised like everyone else's is, but it's, like, no, there's nothing behind this. Don't worry about it. There's nothing here. Go, get his mahogany bed up there. I would put his dresser up there, too. If he would move. I don't have a hammer on me. I can't make those go without a hammer, so... So I'll go get a hammer. Hammer. Hammer time! Bro is a yapper, and will actively stop me from doing things. In his room. Alright, we have the hammer now. Let's put this up here. I don't need the steampunk chests on me right now. Forgot that was in here. Absolutely nuts weapon. Anyway, okay, we got his bed and his dresser up here. We got a safe in here. We got some items on display. We can put more items on display. We have more of these. We can put them like over here. We could put the copper pickaxe in there. The bug net's something everyone buys from him eventually. Unless you skip straight to the gold one via the guy. The angler, that's the one. Rope and glow sticks are commonly purchased from, as well as torches. Alright, what else? What else does the merchant want in here? Maybe a nice painting? Maybe. You know what? Let's what do you got for paintings here, my dude? Decor? What is that? He's got like an like what? Is that like an unlocked decor? He's got 2 shops. I did not know he had 2 shops. That's fascinating. Okay. That's wallpaper. Land of Deceiving Looks. What is this? Oh, it's the Hollow. Sure. Daylight. That's a pretty nice painting. That's just like nice basic forest painting. I think he might like that one. Those are both new. Land of Deceiving Looks. 2. Lady of the Lake. That's fascinating. I have so many of those. Imp Faces, the Merchant. I mean, we could put up a picture of him inside of his... You know what? He strikes me as the kind of guy who would absolutely be like, yes, look at this glorious self-portrait I had done. And we could put, like, daylight right above his bed. Oh, there's not enough space there. I was really hoping there'd be enough space there, but there isn't. Alright, we'll give him a bookcase I wanted to give him. And then, workbench. I wish I could give him, like, a cash register, you know? Alright, and does this count as his house? It is already occupied by him. Perfect. That is not a bad little house right there. Oh, he needs a light. He needs a proper light that isn't just a freaking hollow torch. What light source works there? Lantern? Wooden lantern? You know what? Nah. Platinum candle. That makes the most sense for him, I think. And maybe like a gold chandelier. If we can find a place to fit a gold chandelier in here. But definitely the platinum candle would be like right here. It's this little platinum candle. That's actually really fucking bright. Yeah, there's no way we can fit a chandelier in here. We can fit like right here above the stairs. That's it. No, maybe not. Not even there, in fact. Alright, well, let's give him a little switch here. Like, he's hanging on top of his bookcase for some reason. I'm not sure why. I guess because it's actually a completely valid place to stand. For him, it'll have to be red. 2. Go. And we can get rid of this torch. Perfect. Alright. From there, that's fine. That's fine. We go from there. Hello, tax collector. Did you bring me my taxes? Nice, thank you. Alright, party girl. She's probably going to be the easiest and yet the hardest to decorate because there's a lot. There's a lot from her. Like, obviously we got to put a bubble machine in her room. That's obviously necessity. The party center obviously needs to be in her room as well. Plasma lamp, maybe. Maybe a fireworks fountain or box. Oh, actually, we could do, like, fireworks stuff in her room that she can trigger. I can't remember. Are rockets a one-off? Rockets are a one-off. That's what I thought. But, like, these are continuous. These can be triggered repeatedly. I believe they can be triggered by wire as well. No, they can't be? Or unless it needs to go to the base. They can be started by wire, but they can't be stopped by wire. Okay. They just go for a certain amount of time and then they stop. Like a real firework. You can't stop it mid-firework. I mean, you can. You just get to destroy it. Alright. So for her, I'm definitely thinking we get some bubble blocks as well. I think she would enjoy bubble blocks. These are just normal bubbles. Oh, that she sells... Oh, smoke blocks. Okay. Where is the... Blows bubbles, confetti... I don't think confetti is how you make bubble blocks. There is like a bubble furniture set. I don't know how to make it though. Or like balloon furniture set? No, these are like party bullets. Confetti blocks. I'm not sure. I know it's possible. I just don't remember what it's made out of. Let's check then. To the wiki. Sonia Rushik. I do not speak Russian or Ukrainian or Czechoslovakian, whichever one that is. I do not speak that language. I need you to speak English if you want me to talk to you. But welcome to the stream, Sonia. Let's go bubble. Bubble, 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 bubble. Once placed, random blocks and bubbles can be removed from a freestanding bubble. Okay, that's good to know. Bubbles can be... That's specifically that bubble. Let's go with the party balloon. The balloon set. I think it's the balloon set. For other uses, see disambiguation of balloon. Yes, I'd like to see disambiguation. Silly balloons, that's what it is. Silly balloons and blocks can be purchased from the party girl from 1 silver each. When a single one is placed as a round appearance, it's like bubbles and smoke blocks. When balloons of the same color are placed together in groups, they connect to make a seemingly larger block. Apparently they just sold? Really? There we go, yeah. Any balloon. And there's the balloon furniture set. Silly balloons can be used at the bottom of elevators to avoid dying from falling damage. They actually stop falling damage? Really? Landing on any silly balloon block negates fall damage and causes the player to bounce. Silly balloons can also be used to craft balloon furniture. That is fascinating. Genuinely. I definitely think she would have a nice balloon set. But I didn't see balloons in her inventory, did I? Did I just miss them? I might have just missed them. Silly balloon shape. Can't be placed. It never stops celebrating. Yeah, I don't see balloons in here. I don't think I'm gone crazy. Maybe it has to be a party for her to sell them? Sold by the party girl during a party. Thank you. The balloon furniture says that, but the page for balloon doesn't say that. Well, we can start a party by doing this. There we go. A party has been started. Now she sells balloons. Stand by. She also sells extra stuff in here. Party presents. You can buy a couple of those. Pig Renatas. Oh, that's, yeah, it's a placeable thing you need to beat up. Streamers. Oh, she would definitely have streamers in her room. Let's be honest here. Also, all this extra party stuff is absolutely going to go in her room. Rather than just, like, around somewhere. I just love the idea of having her have extra Pig Renatas in here. And some extra presents and stuff like that. Like, she's always prepared for a party at a moment's notice, you know? It makes sense. Like, that would... Actually, that's exactly what she stores in her dresser, is all the party supplies. Because think about who this person is as a person, right? Like, her entire attitude is these parties. Grab a couple confetti cannons. That makes sense for her. All right. Bubble machine? We already have a bubble machine. All right. So her room's going to be an absolute fucking mess. It's very, very doable as far as decorations go. It's just going to be an absolute mess. Also, Steampunker, are you selling your outfit again? During parties? No, it must be during, like, a specific time of day that you're selling your outfit then. Or a specific moon phase or something like that. How do you feel about incels? That is a very pointed question and derogatory in some ways. So, I'd prefer not to talk about that kind of thing, Sonia. It's inappropriate conversation for this stream. Let me make some bubbles make sense here. We'll put the bubble machine, like, right here. Alright, and then we'll do, like, some streamers on the ceiling here. Some pink ones, some green ones. Makes sense. A nice big blue one down the middle. That makes sense to me. And then we'll do a firework fountain here. Put a confetti cannon in the corner. We'll do like a balloon platform here in the corner with a confetti cannon on it. Oh, does it have to be 3 wide? It has to be 3 wide. Okay. Which means that won't fit there because the streamer is in the way. Me, I'm in the way. Streamer can go there. Put the confetti cannon down. Seriously? How big is the fucking cannon? How big is this fucking thing? This thing's fucking enormous. Jeez, okay. Okay. That's a pretty sizable area. It's got to be around that. That is a whopping... That's the mechanical ruler. I need the normal ruler. 4x3? Yeah, 4x3. Okay, it's a 4x3 space. So this streamer's in the way. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we'll put it, like, there. That makes most sense in my brain. And then we will put... I'll have to put a wire on it that wires it up to, like, that spot. Which, for her, I'm going to go with green wires. You know what? She's going to need 2 separate switches in her room. One for firing off the fireworks and stuff, and one for turning off her light so she can fucking sleep. All this woman strikes me as someone who might not sleep very much. Alright, let's go get the balloon furniture that we need for her. The balloon workbench, that is insane. That is genuinely insane, but it's where she works on her party stuff, obviously. Balloon bed, that's obviously where she sleeps. Obviously, and a balloon dresser, this is insane. This is the most ridiculous set I think I've ever built. There's also like a tied party balloons, was that what that was? Silly tied bundle of balloons can be placed, tied down for everyone's pleasure. Alright, let's place this down over here. Also, I just noticed, that's not the right pillar. That's not the right block. That's incorrect. I made that a different color, so it's even more noticeable now. Okay. Alright, this is a ridiculous amount of stuff we have to place in such a small room. She's gonna have the most cramped fucking room, I swear to God. I feel like, because of who she is, her bed would just be, like, cramped in the corner. Like, crammed in there. Like, completely unnecessarily crammed in there. Workbench where she works on all of her party stuff. That's gotta be front and center. She obviously gotta have a firework launcher pointed directly at it. No, I'm just kidding. We'll put the fireworks... Put one of them in, like, this corner. We'll put... we can't put another one up here because the damn confetti cannon is so big. Balloon lights? They're balloon candelabra? Or anything like that? I mean, I got the balloon furniture up. There are balloon lamps and balloon candle. Yeah, there is a balloon candle. 2... Slipper balloon walls. Balloon candle. And there's balloon lamp and balloon lantern. Wait, does the lantern actually hang upside down rather than off the ceiling? No, it still hangs off the ceiling, but it just looks like it doesn't. Okay. Oh, of course, because it's a balloon stuck to the ceiling that got loose. That makes perfect sense, actually. It's a balloon that got loose and is stuck to the ceiling. That makes perfect sense in my brain. For her. Although I'm surprised the balloon set gives off white light, honestly. It's a little surprising. We can shove her dresser up here with some balloon platforms. This room is easily probably the most colorful room in the entire base that we have. Let's get a pig granada hanging down from the dresser. Makes most sense in my brain. Oh, I can't really. Okay, we can do a balloon block there instead. There we go. Oh, it does work. I was just in the way, I guess. Hang on, we can just do like one each of the balloons here, holding up her dresser. Makes perfect sense in my brain. We got the pig granada there, and then we got... What else can we do here? Party presents. We can put, like, just a present on the floor. There we go. Does it change colors? It does. Fascinating. Based on how we place it, it changes colors. Well, we got the pink one, which I think is perfect for her. Also have some confetti. Got an extra bubble we can place down. Go. Bubbles, thankfully, do not interfere with you walking through them. And then I think we'll put all this stuff in her dresser. So all this extra stuff just goes in her dresser. She's ready to party at a moment's notice. She's got her supplies on hand, ready to go. From there, let's go ahead and give her a switch for her lights. It makes sense to have that above her bed. And then we have another switch here that activates the confetti cannons. And actually, I love the idea of, it's like, oh yeah, we wired up her bedroom for her, and then she added wires for all of the other crap. I kind of love the idea of that one. So, like, the wires that we wired up are, like, where they're supposed to be, and then hers are just, like, in the middle of the room, just, like, hanging down like they're streamers. Because we need another one for the cannon. So that should trigger the cannon and the fireworks. Oh, does it only trigger it from the base of the cannon? I think that might be what it does. It only triggers it from the base of the cannon. That's what it is. So there you go. She can fire the confetti cannon willy-nilly now. Obviously, she can't actually do it. You know what? Hang on. There is a way we can make it so she can fire the cannon. Give me a moment. There's a legitimate thing we can do here. We need a... When player steps on it, when stepped on, anyone steps on a red pressure plate, it activates. So we obviously put a red pressure plate down here. And we put a green... It'll be yellow for her, actually. We run that along the green wire to here. We can trim out the green wire from this set as well. Oh, that's yellow and green. Leaving behind just the yellow wires. So you can trigger it by switch, or you can trigger it by stepping on that pressure plate. Why is she just walking back and forth like that? Is this not properly set to be her room anymore? Housing is suitable. It's not set to be her room anymore. That's the problem. There you go, Fantasia. And we can set this up a little bit. There we go. Yep, now she can trigger the party cannon. I can't rotate this anymore. I'm guessing that's because it's wired up now? I'm not sure. But also, I love the fireworks and confetti just being fired randomly from her walking on them. Alright, that's a silly idea. That's a silly bedroom. It's done. We're going to move on to the painter and... Oh, wait, he's done. Right, we did the painter and the dye trader already. That's something we already did for them. Right. Perfect. Well, we need to wire up their bedrooms. We didn't finish their rooms. Their rooms aren't really done. Unfortunately, we're out of time for today, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in an hour with Terra Firmacraft. But until then, we are out of time, ladies and gentlemen. So, I hope you have a pleasant morning, afternoon, evening, and good night.